This slice of life anime will change your life, and if you don't like slice of life anime, I assure you, you'll like this one. I am talking about the anime Silver Spoon. Silver Spoon is a slice of life like any other. It's produced by A1 Pictures, came out in 2013, and if you don't know A1 Pictures, they did like Kaguya-sama 86, some Fairy Tail, Darling in the Franxx, Your Lie in April, you name it, like a ton of amazing projects, and this one is absolutely no exception. It's a normal slice of life, how you'd expect, just like, say, like a Barakamon is, where it teaches you like a ton of life lessons. It really gets deep down to the core of the characters and has just so much emotional draw to it. And very simply, it's just about a guy that feels like he has no dream and is envious of people that has dreams, and goes from kind of being at a big kind of prep school to going out to an agricultural high school to maybe see if he can find something, but also to get away from his dad, who has very, very high expectations of him. So even just with that alone, it's got just so much like relatability factors, like hashtag relatable. It's perfect there. The scenery is phenomenal. It's in Hokkaido. And so it's the writer of this anime just must have such a good love for food and scenery, atmosphere, character dynamic, because it just nails all of those on the head. Like in this slice of life, you get life lessons that aren't just drawn out for you like a PBS kids show. You get deep emotional kind of like growth in characters and flaws in characters, which I personally love. I don't want my characters to be polished and just understand it all from the get. You've got humor, like just a ton of humor, and you've got that love for food and craftsmanship that goes into like the consequence of working in kind of food industries. You know, if you raise a cute cow or pigs, like some of them are gonna have to be slaughtered to turn into bacon or to beef, and that's kind of a hurtful process to get over, and they examine that so well, like just so well. And this gives me like a similar energy to a show called Working, which also was produced by, I think some of it was produced by A1 Pictures, is also phenomenal at comedy and at character development and flaws. The thing that moved me a lot though with this show is that in Silver Spoon, the MC just, he doesn't have like a whole lot of purpose, and he's very envious of like people around him that have this drive to like make stuff happen. And I think the older you get, the more you realize you really don't, you can kind of let down that jealousy, you can let down that like attention to everybody else. Like it's your life and you get to decide what you make of it. Do you want to value just making money? Do you want to value doing something you love? Do you want to value your friends in your free time? That's up to you. And this show just accents that in like the most phenomenal, exceptional way. And it's just kind of like, life is just kind of like a barrel roll is the way that this show presents it. And I couldn't agree with that more. Like, I'm 31 right now, and I gotta tell you, like, I still know just about as much as I did when I was 21. I learned a lot of lessons, sure, but life is still just as complicated. And I think that the Silver Spoon is phenomenal at accenting that. And just like the earlier mentioned show Barakamon, which is another slice of life I made a video on, you should totally check out. It just it does an amazing job at representing those things. And also, I love when the main character goes from like, say, like Tokyo to a place like Hokkaido or like Okinawa or something, and they get kind of thrown just into this like new lifestyle that they have to adapt to, new cadences, new mannerisms, and just a new career. Because I think if you're burnt out, which is so easy to do in this day and age, as someone that's has struggled with burnout a lot, the best thing you can do is just get away. Like, get away from the stuff you're used to. Try something new. That is, for me, has been like the best lesson I've learned, is to just detach. And Silver Spoon teaches that lesson, again, without just kind of being like, hey, here's the lesson. You want to learn something useful today? Watch our show. They do it in just a very nuanced way that I think was underappreciated. other than all those positives that I just crammed into you, I'd say this show's kind of hard to find. If you were in the US, you got to do some digging or buy it on like DVD, because for some reason, Crunchyroll, HDive, they don't have it. Licensing issues, I guess. But yeah, I highly recommend watching Silver Spoon. If you love slice of life, you will love this show. I guarantee. If you don't love slice of life, you don't see the purpose, I truly think you could still really, really latch onto the show and just fall in love with the characters and the scenery like I did. So yeah, guys, other than that, I'm just gonna be watching more stuff. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this show. I'd love to talk with you about it, or recommend a show, especially slice of life. I love talking about them. And that's all this channel is about, just talking about things that I like, that you like, relating, arguing, debating, whatever it is. I'm Alex, or Yesterday's Youth, and I will catch you later, friends and weebs, okay? Bye!